Alright, welcome to my day 38 progression guide. So for today, we did not get a level increase, but if you've been doing Artificial Island like me, you're getting close to reaching level cap. So starting out, the first thing you want to do is hit build. Then you want to hit go, and this is going to load you into your Artificial Island instance zone. Go back to build and make sure you hit claim. So if you're like me, I forgot to do this before I logged off last night, and your buildings will only hold resources for 24 hours. So make sure you're claiming your resources within 24 hours, otherwise you could be missing some. Once that's done, you can do Mia's Kitchen, you can do your bounties, then you can do your ruins, but you might be able to save that for 65. And if you have any story left over, go ahead and complete it. Now let's take a look at Vitality, starting with joint operations. So for today, we got access to the chest and the bracers, as well as the Samir Matrix. But again, we do get access to the Samir Matrix in Artificial Island by fighting the dragon. So you may want to skip this one, but that's up to you. Besides that, you have Interstellar Exploration, so you want to make sure you check your Stargates. Remember, if you have 2 or more in this category, it's a level 3 Stargate. But if you got Claudia like me, you're probably running low on nanofibers, so you might want to consider doing some level 2 nanofiber stargates as well. But if you can't find any stargates, you can do dimensional trials, just make sure it's difficulty 5, or you can do space-time domains, but just make sure it's difficulty 5. But if you're still struggling for XP, feel free to go ahead and force decipher any password chest and open up any rusted iron chest. You can also do the Frontier Clash AFK farm or do the Raincaller Island chest run. And if you want more information on that, check out my experience farm video. Then don't forget to do your daily gifts. You want to go to the black market and talk to Hopkins. You want to go to Cetus Island and do the claw machine. Then you want to do your 2 ability trainings. Quick tip, if you get the rhythm training, Samir is MVP. Next, you want to maintain your vehicle. So some of the best places is Astra Shelter. The next place would be Bangi Shelter. After that, we got the Black Market. And the best place, High Crows. Also attack any elemental rocks you see for crystals. Next, we have the Aida Cafe. It looks like the customers only show up at 1 o'clock every day. So far, from what I noticed, it's pretty easy to get the materials, but I think one of the hardest ingredients to get is salmon. And one of the best ways to get salmon is getting into a group and killing Sobek. The only thing you want to do is just make sure you don't die when Sobek dies. Otherwise, you'll miss out on your 6 salmon. I'll leave the link down in the description to where I put the farming guide and the Reddit post that shows the best meals for each character. That way you can get the max amount of points and you can get these rewards quickly. For the weekly tab, you just want to make sure you're doing everything so that way you get all the stuff up top. Next, we have our challenges, and again, if you're really trying to push a challenge like the Bygone Phantasm, Frontier Clash, or something like that, you can use your Mia's Kitchen. Just make sure you use your 3 attempts before the day is over. So starting with the Bygone Phantasm, as you see, you'll notice that my rank, when it was previously 1, it's now 5. The reason being, since we have these new challenges in Bygone Phantasm and I haven't done any of them, a lot of people in my bracket have attempted this, so they have got more points than me, so now they have pushed me out of first place. So I need to come in here and do these 3 challenges and try to get as much as I can. That way I can get back to first place. We got another attempt on the Void Rift today, so if this is a first time boss for you want to go ahead and knock it out. If it's not, you can consider trying to save this for 65, just so that way you have more ways to get experience. Then we have the Wormhole. We have 3 more days to finish the endless mode, that way we can get that golden crystal dust. Then don't forget to do a raid with a group of 8 people because we get 1 temp a week. And again, it is pretty simple to do, so I feel like as long as you go with a group of 8 people that are fairly strong, you should be able to knock it out. Then we have the Apex League. So again, if you're trying to reach Grand Marshal, you might want to put a couple hours in each day. Then we got our daily buys, so you want to go to shop, hot, then buy your 2 vitality solutions. Now this is only if you can afford it. Next we have the Commissary, starting with the Crystal Dust store. You want to make sure you buy your booster modules and your vein suit modules for the week, and I recommend that you buy the boots because tomorrow we get access to the handguards, and generally the handguards is the best joint ops to run. Crew store. Again, the only thing you should be buying is relic shards, and might also save your points for the Omnium shield. How you get crew points is by daily donations and completing your 4 missions for the week. Again, don't do the password chest because you want to save those for Vera. Support store. Make sure you buy your 3 joint supply chips, and the best ways to do that is to do Frontier Clash normal for 375 support points, machine parts, and lots of experience. You can also do Matrix drills difficulty 1 in a team of 2, or Void Rifts for 150 support points, or you can farm world bosses, force decipher, get 100 support points, and machine parts. Now let's talk about Artificial Island. So currently I'm working with a friend to knock everything out on the map. Those are the yellow circles on the map to where you have to fight enemies, and if you complete it, you usually get some energy dust. But I ended up getting a whole space-time rift, so I got 30 space-time rift shards yesterday, so that was great. But while we go around the map, I mark all the time-limited battles. and he's using the other map to knock out all the world exploration. That way we can 100% the map and we can get all the resources. I suggest partnering up with a couple people. It's just going to be easier to make sure you're clearing everything out. I will provide a link to the other map also. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If so, check out my day 37 video, and I would greatly appreciate a like and leave a comment down below. But other than that, talk with you guys later.